So, being a single mom of two kids with two different dads can be challenging and complicated at times. I basically had two really bad relationships back to back, but I mean, the positive way of looking at it is how much I learned from those relationships and how much I learned about myself. And also in each relationship, it's almost like a marking post of how far I've evolved, so I can see like the progression of my own evolution. You know, if you're growing in different directions than your partner, the relationship is eventually going to part ways, because relationships are literally to challenge you and to have a mirror in front of you to see, pretty much what do you need to work on is going to be reflected to you. And if you work on those things and challenge yourself and evolve yourself and move beyond those things that were presented to you, you can't really stay in that relationship. So I look back at those relationships and I see, I can see just basically, I couldn't have attracted my daughter's dad into my life if I wasn't such a wreck, because he's a wreck. And so I can look at him and see he's still on a steep downward slope, and it's a reminder to me of the work that I've done on myself. It's a good thing. And also, if I didn't have that mirror right in my face all the time, who would I be? I would still be, I don't know. I guess my children also increased my ability to move in positive directions. For their sake, I wanted to become a better person. Now, my son's dad, I see what I see, there is that I held on way too long to a situation that was over, that I needed to move out of because I'd evolved. But I was so wrapped around that soul connection. I can still see in my mind the first day that we met. It's almost like when I saw him, it was a deja vu moment. It was like we came into this earth at the same time to not just to meet each other, but that was part of the work that I came here to do. I feel like he was a really, really strong soulmate, but he's also very sick and doesn't want to move past some of that stuff that I really wanted to move past. He likes to have multiple partners, and being in love with someone who strays, if you will. It was this continuous heartbreak after heartbreak of trying to repair something that was not fixable. Just the final thing was realizing he had another partner that he wasn't going to let go of. And I finally said, I'm done, in October. And in November, he told me she was pregnant. He told me she was pregnant because he says he didn't want me to find out from my son. And I thought she was newly pregnant. And so imagine my surprise when he called this week to ask if it was fine for my son to stay the night since he had to go to the delivery room. So I'm bad at math, but November, December, January, February, first part of March, I'm thinking he must have known she was pregnant and was still seeing me without telling me or letting me know. Anyway, I learned a lot from that relationship. And despite all of that, I still am just a hopeless romantic. I'm still expecting my vegan knight in shining armor to come along and whisk me away to our permaculture fruit farm island paradise, where we'll walk on the beach in the sunset every day. But in the meantime, I'm not focused on having a relationship. I'm focused on continuing to evolve and continuing to help other people evolve through my healing work and life coaching. And my passion, my intense passion that I set aside for a long time because I was so busy, you know, just taking care of kids and stuff, you know. I just a few months ago remembered how much I used to love playing Texas Hold'em poker all the time. It's just such a fascinating game. It's like there's so many levels to this game.
That's it. That's it.
See it, fools? Uh-oh. TV time.
I got jacks. I got queens.
Oh! It's all mine. Just give us change and to option. Anybody else need change? No. We have got 1, 2, 3, 7 in the hand. No, 8 in the hand. 8 in the hand. Check. She's all in.
Just on a physical reality plane, you know, you have the cards, you have the hands of what beats what, you have the betting strategies, you have the reading people, and then for me, I use it as a way to increase my own personal intuition. So while other people are trying to go at this game by like percentages, what are the what's the chance of me getting this card that I need to get a better hand? I am going by, what does my body say? Am I going to win this hand or not? And also, you know, I'm learning how my body physically reacts to the knowingness. So the question I always ask is, you know, play this hand or fold? Yes or no? And then it's more than a verbal response. It's like, if I should not play this hand, even if it's pocket aces, I get like a sick feeling in my stomach. Now I'm still learning how to read myself, so I'm not 100%, but I would say like 75% of my reads are good. So in these little mini tournaments around Anchorage, I'm winning on a regular basis out of a field of, you know, several tables full of 9 to 10 people. I'm taking first place often enough that, you know, you almost can't deny this strategy. So of course I'm just trying to keep getting better. There's 1,000,001 ways to improve your game, you know, getting better at betting strategies, getting better at reading people, getting better at, you know, picking which cards you're gonna play.
This is all you can make. Okay, and let's roll.
Ace queen. 2 pair.
Who do the video? Oh, Chris. Sweet, that's twice I've pulled on these videos. That's why I didn't want to call. I was like, either shove or fold. And I didn't feel like folding. It's like I battled this far enough. It's a decent 8.
Ten. Queen king.
Oh, nice flop.
I got both of my blinds just dropped.
Yeah.
It's still sitting all right.
Coming around fast.
Come on, Frank. Good break like that.
Or not. Option.
How money from the lady in the red jacket and the purple hat?
King Jack 7. All spades.
Pocket jacks. She's had them twice in a row here.
20.
With me?
Yep. No phones to the table, please.
And I do not at all get involved in the percentages. I have friends who can tell you like that, what is the percentage of you catching the card that you need? Because you can go by like, okay, there's 52 cards in a deck. Say you're on a flush draw. So, you know, there's ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king of any suit. And so what are the chances that you're going to, I mean, if there's 3 on the board and there's 1 in your hand, you have how many left possible, you know, not counting what got dealt out to other people. So there's all this percentage you can do on poker, and I don't even think about coming at it like that. I just want to know what my body says, can I win this hand? Now, that can mean more than do I have the best hand. I can also, if I'm sharp, I can, you know, use a betting strategy that will make sure and get rid of people who might be able to improve their hand if they stay in the hand. Things like that. It's just so fun. It's the one, they call it a sport actually. It's on the sport channel all the time. I even like watching people play poker on TV. I like Poker After Dark. I like, you know, the World Series of Poker. I would like to play in the World Series of Poker eventually. These little contests that we have around town, you know, many of them are set up to give you a chance to do bigger things. Like, I have a ticket to a $10,000 tournament coming up next month. The way I got that ticket was being 1 out of 4 at the final table. So, say, like, in these tournaments when we're trying to win these tickets, like 5 or 6, sometimes 7 tables are starting out of 9 people, and they're going to give away 4 tickets to the $10,000 tournament. So you have to be one of the last 4 people still in the game to get this ticket. And then, you know, some of what you're going to see in this footage, it was taken at the Ferrandi tournament, which is The Ferrandi is our winter festival. It's this huge crazy thing. It's when the Iditarod starts, which if you don't know, that's the race from Anchorage to Nome on dog sleds. And they do, you know, the takeoff from Anchorage Town Square, and they do all kinds of other crazy stuff like snow machines, and, you know, people are dressing up and just trying to have fun. They have a carnival. It's cold out, but, you know, people are trying to do something to forget about it's winter all the time. So it's Ferrandi, and every year they have a huge poker tournament.
Big heart, but I need an ace. I'm not giving up my hands so soon. I want all the sunshine, and you want the moon. So look into my eyes, feel my cold, cold heart. This isn't comfortable, and I gotta go.
This year it was like 52 tables, and the final player, the person who wins, does win a seat to the $10,000 World Series of Poker main event. There's also another tournament coming up like that, but I'm sure there won't be half as many people there because they're selling tickets instead of... For Ferrandi, you win a ticket by being the final person at one of these small tournaments around town. This one coming up, the tickets are for sale, and see, we have really strict gaming laws in Alaska. Gambling is illegal, but there's some things they have for charity, like Rippy tickets, and there's a lottery, but it's a charity lottery, and gambling, as in going in and paying for chips to win money, is not legal. So what they do is they sell the tickets to vendors around town, like bars, that will be playing poker in the bar, and obviously these bar owners are buying the tickets, you know, to bring people in to their establishment, because people come in to play poker, they buy drinks, they buy snacks, you know. So they basically buy the tickets for $150 a piece, and then they give them away to these people who win the tournaments. That's how you get into Ferrandi. So, I mean, it's fun, it's my passion, it's helping me increase my intuition, and I just love it. So, here's some poker.
it's a race too to who gets the.
Yeah, you know, you still got the other cards. Each is just one pair.
She's awesome. I'm Lori.
So, I'm about to go play in a Texas Hold'em tournament that does have a cash prize. I'm not sure what the prize is because they hadn't decided even up until yesterday how they were going to split up the pot. But if you make it to the final table, you're in money. So you had to qualify for this tournament, and it's always free to play to qualify to get a seat at this tournament that actually has a big cash prize. Honestly, I just love to play. It's not about winning or losing. It's always fun to win, but I'm more in it for the sport of it. Like someone might be into running, I'm into poker, and just not this weekend, but the weekend before, I won 2 tournaments in a row here against the same players I'll be playing against tonight. So I feel pretty good about my chances, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, and then that original stack, the original stacks are on the table.
So Darren's handing out the extra chips that we've accumulated from previous contests. I've got 3 extra thousand, and now I have to pick a seat. Table 7, seat 4. Oh, you think that's so funny? What's so funny about that?
You're way in the back.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
What table?
7. Oh, yeah. Is it really going to be all these people are going to show up, actually? Georgie! Good. Go way, way in the back.
What's up, Crystal?
I'm at table 7. Jeez Louise. I'm not filming any faces.
He's fucking with you.
Is this table 7?
Table 2. Table, I think it's seat 1. I don't know.
No, because 5, 6.
That's 6 right there, so it's
no, that says 5.
5, 6, 7.
This has to be 7, but it's not set up. I don't think we're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna have 7 tables, are we?
There's gonna be a lot of people. It's $2,600.
Does anyone want to be on my YouTube
last
channel?
time we had 7, yeah.
No, I got dumb.
We had 8. 8 I'll never put over there.
Are you guys playing dominoes?
Space.
Oh, you don't have anybody to feed them, so you don't need.
Get to 10.
Will you just say
good luck? Your chips need to be over here. Your chips need to be over here.
I didn't want to be there either.
Okay.
it looks like you might have enough chips to have a little lead here.
To start.
That's your bonus chips?
These are chips that you get when you win or when you donate for the prize.
And how long have we been qualifying for for bonus trips for this tournament.
It's an 8-week tournament, and it was a Sunday night, 6:30 and 9:30 on Sunday nights.
And you can only get chips on Sundays, and so
for this tournament,
it looks like you've won quite a few.
Oh yeah, they send her to.
These are 1,000, and these are 500, and these are 100.
Well, you play with most of these players quite a bit. What do you think your chances are tonight?
Oh, I'm going to kick ass at games.
Oh yeah? I didn't get the breakdown out of her yesterday, but she was saying something like probably 700 for first place, and then I'll break down from there.
Everybody at the final table will get money.
Yes.
Which is good. And there's no rebuy. I mean, after you get busted out, you're out.
Yeah.
Which is good.
How long have you been playing poker in general, and then how long at Crazy Horse and around town?
I started at a Crazy Horse. They have one on Muldoon named Mac.
Yeah.
I started there 5 years, and I'm still playing. I'm far away from the level of professional.
I think I started playing around the same time as you, because I was working at Mac, serving drinks, and then I got sucked into poker. Yeah.
That's where I saw you.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out where I've seen you before.
That's why.
Get to the goal, you gotta dig through the shit. Walk you home. my old lover's gone. And you would like my friend the Jack of Hearts, the Nine of Diamonds. We're hanging at it downtown whiskey bar. We're a mess of so badly, drinking the tequila, maybe 506. I'm not giving up. I wanna find out if we swim this ocean, will we sink or drown? So look into my eyes, feel my cold, cold heart. This isn't comfortable, and I gotta go. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fall. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. And all of my days are either up or down. I'm trying to walk without spinning round, round. And I can go 10 rounds without going down. But there's only 4 races in a pack of 52 to get to the goal. You gotta live through the blues.
Nice continuation bet. Some of these guys play on multiple tables and then they slow the whole game down because they're trying to put their attention in several different directions. It's so annoying. And Queen 6. Three, 4, 5, 6 I would have had. Open-ended straight. I would have a queen on the end. See if anybody shows their hand. Nope, we'll never know.
that. He needed some chips, so he made it.
At 5'9", I'll shoot.
Really? I had 5'7". You had me killed. Queens against Jack 9.
You hit the
straight flush. Jeez Louise. How does it feel? EJ, show me your bracelet. Please. 2007 Rondi Championship.
So you're hitting everything on table too.
Old-timer winner. Everybody's waiting. Waiting to get in at the 2013 for Rondi Championship. Oh yeah, they wrote it down, I forgot.
Okay.
They write them down when you get your ticket.
Yes.
So he was like, just go ahead and sit where you're supposed to be.
You don't know where concession is, do you? Where they sit?
I think upstairs.
Must be.
It's always a bad beat story. It's always a bad beat story.
A couple of weeks ago, all the poker I get playing at the club, here I am playing poker in my sleep. I said,
Last night towards the end, Darren was so tired. There was 2 pair on the board, but the guy had a
I want you to take a picture of it.
I am. Messy. She's sitting right next to you. Guys, do you want to take a video? No, there's one right there. It's already going.
Okay, smile. Look at that. Guess what she's gonna get? The ace and the king.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Look at our wonderful table. Nobody's here. Look at the clock.
So you're standing up over there in the purple? Yeah.
Thank you. What's up?
Yeah, God, who's this weirdo here?
Philadelphia for building it with a whole technician, so welding, fabrication stuff, and all that.
Put your phone on vibrate.